Hey, you funky people. This is Drunknfunky here, and first of all, I would like to say, hey, you funky new subscribers that came from DocM. This is the first video you have actually seen, proper video, so, yeah, let's do this. But, first of all though, because I wanted to get this video out as it is late, I have decided to do it straight away and record it and then upload it possibly in the daytime instead of the nighttime, so it'll be out earlier for you guys. But the problem with that is, it's still like quite early in the morning and my voice may be a bit wispy, a bit raspy or whatever, so hopefully that'll be fixed. So also I have made a Twitter and a Facebook, so if you would like to go follow or like that page, then there you go, Twitter and Facebook. It's called DrunkenJCraft. That'll be on the screen at this point as an annotation, and it'll also be in the description, so it'll be in the description of all the following videos, so go well on that. As you can see here though, this video here, it's sped up and I'm talking normally. This is because I'm recording separately. I'm going to put the audio on top, which is it works out nice. It kind of cuts out the boring parts because, as you can see, I'm building a mob spawner, or at least I was, and then I fell off, forgot something. I can't quite see what I'm doing here, because when you render it, well, before you render a sped up video on editing programs, normally it is literally at like a frame a second. So that is what I am doing. There, so we're building up and we're taking advantage of the new world height. So the new anvil world height is started around about here. I'm just getting above the clouds now, and it's at 256 is the max height, I think. So what we're doing is we're building a mob spawner, and I'm going to get up there, I'm going to build this big ass trap, and you're going to see something a bit later on in this video that you will not like about this mob trap. Well, that I didn't like. It was quite a big part that I didn't like about it, and hopefully that will be fixed soon. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but I'll talk about that when we get to it. Don't want to spoil it. Don't want to spoil it. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about is someone called Redstone Mechanic. Now, he has been a really long-term subscriber. He hasn't asked for this at all, but what he did for me was pretty awesome in the way that he managed to get me that shout out off DocM. Now, I've been mates with DocM for a while, and I've tried hinting it slightly and stuff that I wanted to shout out, but it's never happened, so I just kind of gave up and just watched the videos because I was happy with that. And I was like, oh, well, my channel's growing at a healthy rate, and I'm happy at the rate that it is growing at, so I'm alright with that. But then Redstone Mechanic was like, oh, I'm gonna try to get you a shout out. So I'm like, oh, I doubt this'll happen. But he did it, and he managed to actually get it. So thank you so much, Redstone Mechanic. I didn't actually think it would happen originally, but yeah, it's amazing. So as you can see, about 10 seconds ago there, I just did a little nifty trick that I learnt from Skyblock, putting the water to the side and going under. Yep. Yeah, I got some skills I learned in NAM and that, you know, as you do. Oh yeah, also about me and Redstone Mechanic, there might be a collab soon, I don't know, but when I say collab, there will be quite a lot of other people, and it will be hilarious. And also, I'm trying to give away a few clues. Okay, put it this way, hopefully it's starting on Monday when Declan gets his new laptop, Declan being the person that recorded a Let's Play with me, which is also really funny, by the way. It basically consists of him blowing up my world and doing all sorts of stuff to it, and I had to rebuild it all, and that kind of sucked, so, you know, but it was a funny video, I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't have the best audio, not the best audio record, the best narration skills. I don't know what you'd call it, or whatever you'd call it. He doesn't have the best skills on that. But they're pretty decent, and they got it, and there's some music and stuff in the background at different times, and yeah. So I think you should all go do that, you know, go look at him, ruin my world. as you can see, there's a big ass skip bit there. And yeah, so I'll put a link right now to Declan. So you can go look at that video and you can go watch him. Well, he's going to be making a channel soon as well, so you should all go to that channel. I don't think he's made it yet, I'm not too sure though. So if he has, link in the description. If not, I'm not going to put an annotation just in case there isn't. But yeah, sorry about this vid being late, by the way, guys. I just realised that I should have said that way earlier, because it's quite important. But yeah, I've been busy. Got a new skateboard. It's pretty badass. Might put a picture on there, actually. Could do that. Might just put an interrupting picture right now. Okay, let's write this down in the notepad so I remember where all the annotations are. Okay, instead of writing Declan's channel, I wrote Declan's board for that last annotation. But yeah. So I was thinking about it as well. I've been busy. That it's just, I don't know, I've got a new skateboard, so I've been riding my board again, and it's been all decent. Because it's been ages since I've been able to ride a board due to the fact that I haven't had a board in ages, so I've had to borrow my mates. And normally when I borrow it, they're out skating, so there's not much I can really do. But what else have I been doing? There's a gig tonight I'm going to see. Going to see some local bands. Should be good. Some local hardcore bands, to be precise. One of the bands I've known for the singer for quite a while. He's called Ben, and it's his second name for privacy reasons. But me and Ben, decent mates, and known each other for quite a while. And yeah, he's headlining the gig, first headlining gig, so that's good, I guess. And yeah, that's really good actually when I think about it. So I think in a second here in the video it's going to skip a bit because there's just loads of fails consisting of me kind of going down, building a platform for the mobs to die on, and then going back up, removing the torches, and then stuff like this. Well, actually I remove the torches first, go down, build the platform. Halfway through I'm like, oh balls, and forget. And also there's some water placing failure right there. Alright, so I just got interrupted there, and I'm not quite sure what I was talking about actually. I should have played the clip before, just a few minutes, well, just last minute, so. Oh well. Well, I've got about, well, about a minute left to talk in a second. So, as you can see here, I'm kind of failing a little bit building this mob trap, you know, as you do. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing, and if you look closely, I'm trying to line these up together at the same time. It's not working. Oh, goddamn. Right. Well, point is, this mob trap, I built it, and some point around now, you're gonna see this. Mobs aren't spawning. Now, this is because of the new mob world height. And the new mob world height, well, the new world height is really good and everything, especially in the pre-releases, the snapshots. In the snapshots, it was shown that mobs could spawn there. Now mobs can't. Now I don't know if this is a glitch, but from my researching that I did, my simple Google search, it turns out that I think he removed it because they were glitchy in the new space, I think, but I'm not too sure. But what I do know is that the new space is going to be pretty awesomely used in my Let's Play. I do know that. So we have approximately a minute left now until we go into real time, and there's no double speed, and I'll probably do a small project or something like that, not quite sure. I was also thinking about releasing a World Tour video. Oh yeah, to add on to that last topic, by the way, then hopefully he adds it in and fixes it, because I know that according to Twitter he was struggling to get everything out in 1.2 and he had to rush it. So I just like to say I might make a world tour, not like a world tour like Dockham's, but a world tour where I literally make a video touring my world. So actually he does do a few videos like that every now and then, just kind of shows his world off. But yeah, I might do that. My world's starting to get pretty impressive, pretty big, and I'm really enjoying it. It's starting to look like a pretty big ass badass village. So let's go into real time, and I will see you there, I guess. And we will build something when I decide when it is, or what it is. Alright then guys, so I thought, instead of building some, as I have just under 15 minutes left, we'll give a little tour of the world to the new guys. So as you can see, this is my house, and we got everything around here. You got the 50 bridge, built that for 50 subscribers. I think that turned out really well. Nether portal over there, just decorated with some basic stuff. Then we got a little flower and seed farm thingy where you just bore meal on the ground and then water washes it away. I realised after, if you did it in a dark room, it would be better because of the light level rule. But over here is the first thing we are visiting. It's quite a recent build, and it took forever to make as it was massive and it required so much wood. It goes on for ages, and it is a sheep farm for wool. So you go in, there's chests all over the place, just grab some shears, put the sound down a tad. You stand this pressure plate, water comes out, push the sheep towards you, shear the sheep. Sometimes you have a little bit of trouble, most time it's okay. That's normally the longest shaft to wait. And ignore those ones, by the way, they're just there because I was collecting those kinds of wool for the brewing room. So it's like this with all the colours of the sheep, and it's a massive room. It's got a floor that I'm not too sure about. It looks like a kitchen. The next thing I want to show you is what came off from that, which is a castle with snow golems protecting it, with every colour sheep in the game inside. This is more just for the fun of it, really. It serves no purpose, but it looks cool, so whatever. Yeah. Next thing I want to show you is the wheat farm. Not the wheat farm, the melon and pumpkin farm. Now a lot of you new subscribers have came from .m, because I went from 123, I think it was, to 157. So welcome guys, by the way. It's a big change. I'll try and adjust. Normally videos are out a lot more often than what they have been lately, by the way. So basically, melon pumpkin farm, it's based on .m's design, where they're pushed down like that. The top ones push down first, then the bottom ones. And there you go. Just chuck them in my storage room, which is now getting pretty small, because pretty much, for example, stone. I'll get rid of these cobblestone and move some stone in. I've got this spare chest that's just got extra stuff in it because there's no room for anything else. So I use this. Just got valuable tools and wood, stone and dirt, stone, coal. Just move these in. Yeah, a lot of that disappeared when I built that mob trap, so damn. Then we got mob items and all those extra bows from when I made dispensers for this brewing room. Loads of wool from the spider XP farm. Redstone and stuff like that. Sand. Cactus. Farming things. Ores. My diamond collection. Fortune really makes mining diamonds easy. Yeah, just nothing really too awesome. Could do some melon. Use my fridge. Normally it opens the other way, but loads of doors got messed up in the recent patch, so. Next thing I want to show you, nothing too special. It's just this little base of operations I've got. I plan to put more stuff in here, obviously. This was kind of just a temporary build, but it's just a snow farm. Normally you use a spade, because then you actually get the snow. I need to build a door here, and it's my own single piston door design. I've got a tutorial for it. It's on my channel, just search single piston door tutorial. And little enchanting room. You can have half, full enchants, or just basic enchants. Whatever. Okay then, so now we're going to head over to the big hole. No, actually, we'll go to the brewing room first. Now, this is an old thing in my world, and it used to be a cave spider farm, the original cave spider farm. and it used to be situated right here. Now I destroyed it because I found a better one. So we got the brewing room here, basically the same as Ethos. Go up and it's just got the dispensers. Oh, but I can't climb ladders today, so it's okay. But there's an issue with it, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Oh, well, for a start, this doesn't have glowstone in it, and there's no redstone there. But more importantly, for example, if I press nether wart, half the glitching melons come out as well, which makes no sense, and I don't even know. They're in no way connected. Trust me, I've went over 100 times. So I'm under the alliance now that dispensers is still glitched. Ow. So the next thing I want to show you is my way of getting up. I remember when this was the bomb. This was like really big piston elevators. Alright, okay, we'll go see the big hole now. You see the top of it from here. And it's quite basic, just lava pouring down a big ass hole. Some glass down there. I plan to build some sort of pyramid or something on top. Some of it will look good. Maybe a spear with a square base, if that's possible. Probably not. Not at all. Yeah, I didn't think so. So we'll go down the big hole. There we go. We've got a nice little balcony up here. And it just shows everything. Got a big obsidian lava fountain. And a big sand pillar from how I had to get back up when the thingy that I made broke. I forgot what it's called. The piston elevator. So now to fix it, what you've got to do... Oh, sorry, got interrupted there. Twice. So the fix for this now is you have to have a bow. Do I have a bow? I hope I have a bow. Okay, I don't have a bow. How am I going to get out? Let's jump in the lava. But you've got to get a arrow stuck on a piston. And it shoots you up there really fast. So... Oh, yeah, we also have the start of the first room. Boom. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I'll check the spread in the chest, and I'll go kill myself. Right then, guys, so, kill myself from the big hole so I could get out. And if we go over here, past the big hole, we get to a build I built quite a while ago. By quite a while, I mean about... well, 31st of October last year. Whereabouts is it? So if you haven't guessed, it's a Halloween build. And I built this in 2 parts of a Let's Play. I thought it turned out really well. I did lots of trees around it, keep it nice and eerie, vines, overgrown, tree growing into the graveyard, some gravestones, a nice little tomb, and also a little open grave there, very sinister. So if we come over here, we have a better view of it, hopefully. Just dig away some of these leaves. Yep, there we go. It'd be better if it's nighttime like, but whatever. Still a pretty cool thing, I think. And you may have just heard Facebook go off there. You can blame a certain person named Charlie Bushby there. Tom, if you're watching this, say hi to Charlie. Tell him hurry up and get round. Yeah, I'm recording this video just before he comes round, so yeah. So another thing we got in this world that I built quite early on is the cactus farm. I built it pretty much on the first day of having this world, so I'm not too sure why I built it. Got a chicken coop over there. I'm trying to think what else there is that's really awesome in this world. Oh, actually, I know, but I'll need a pick. Oh, trying to move and itch my nose here. We'll go for the one that's almost brick. Yeah, I'm using like fortune picks just normally, and silk touch picks. Sorry about that, but it's due to the fact that I have loads of them. So we just put that back there. We go down here. It takes us to our skeleton XP farm. Skeleton mob spawner trap. There we go. It's got a nice little cobblestone ring. It's basic trap, just two saucers in the corners, 5x5 room, pushes them in on this pressure plate. Then they stand there on the pressure plate. Another mob comes along, pushes them off the pressure plate into this downward stream. Doesn't sound right. And then loot just goes here after they drown. It's got some nice furnaces, a door into some caves. Nothing too much. Pretty simple, but it works. Right then guys, so you got the 50 bridge here. We'll go over it in a bit more detail. So it's pretty sweet. It's got some vines going on. And I think I should release the new half slabs. Well, not the new ones, but how I can use them to go up on top. It'll look like basically to make this more gradual. It just look a lot better and more realistic, I think. But I don't know if it's worth the effort, so whatever. But it's a nice open bridge. Quite like it. And I get lag from the chicken coop. Battery farming. So that was 50 subscribers. For 100, I built this. This is one of my older skins. I currently have this one. But this was the one I had before this. And I recently got rid of it, so it was kind of like a little goodbye to it. But it's quite like that skin. Used it for ages. So that's it. You may have heard Facebook again. I'm not sure if that gets picked up. But if it does, I'm sorry. It's me. Don't hurt me. But build a little kind of notice board here. The 100 subscriber special statue. Bob Marley in all his beauty. Thank you everyone for subscribing. Seriously, it means a lot. You got Bob Marley here. I think it's really cool. Spent a lot of time on that, especially getting up and down. Getting the black wool for that took me hours. The amount of squids I farmed, because I didn't have the sheep farm back then. Alright, well, I'll do my outro, I guess, down there. Talk about some things. You can get a good feel for the way my almost village looks. Right then guys, so oh yeah, another thing I've got to say is I'm pretty proud of the paths I've made around my village house thing. I thought they're pretty cool. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment. If you haven't already. And I'm pretty sure I've said this somewhere else in the video, but I've been recording this in different parts throughout the morning and I cannot remember. Please go check out my Facebook and Twitter. Both of them are Drunknfunky, and they'll be in the links. Yeah, go wild.